Ready? Hi, John. I'm Leah.
Hi, Leah.
So, you just came back from your job.
Yes, I'm a transportation technician 2, working for under an engineer who collects data, analyzes that data to design roadways, and we're currently working on the new state route 410, which experienced a landslide last year.
What's your job?
My job, I'm the owner of Atomic Mall.
And what is that?
Atomic Mall is a multi-seller marketplace site similar to eBay.
Hi, baby. So, what's your job?
I work at Soda House and manage Soda House.
Okay, Bart.
Hi, you?
What's your job?
I was office manager for 35 years.
Office manager. And what type of stuff did you manage?
Full set of books, right through the trial balance, and profit and loss.
What's your job?
I drive forklift and stack boxes.
Do you enjoy math?
I didn't enjoy it.
So you didn't really have a favorite subject in math?
No.
No?
Computers and calculators. That's what I like.
Yes, as long as I get the right answer or I understand it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's
usually my
very
favorite answer.
frustrating. Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite subject?
In math,
Yeah.
trigonometry.
I do enjoy that.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject? You know, like
Algebra is really fun to do.
Yeah. No.
Do I enjoy math? I wouldn't say I enjoy it, but I use it all the time.
What's your
Yeah,
favorite
it's
subject?
sort of out of necessity. It's not really something I enjoy.
So, what's your favorite subject? In
In math, subject in math.
like geometry, algebra.
I was always pretty good at algebra. Yeah.
Did you pay attention in math class?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm obsessive compulsive about good grades.
Oh. So you had like straight A's then?
Yeah.
For a while. How did paying attention, like how does it benefit you today in your job?
Well, knowing basic algebra and knowing trigonometry, I can solve most of the problems that I am faced with.
Yes, I did. I was taught by our football coach.
Oh.
And so he made it a lot of fun, particularly when he left the room for hours on end. We just went and got the answer book and used it.
How did paying attention like benefit you today?
I guess maybe the discipline, of math. You carry that way all the way through your career. And so I paid attention, and when you really have to grab at it, the elements are there.
More of the ones that stayed back in the classroom.
Messed around.
Messed around. They were taught by a match.
You pay attention.
Yes.
How's
For the most
that?
part. Not always, but mostly I did.
So how did that benefit your job? How did that benefit?
Well, I use math all the time. I'm running a website, the nature of Atomic Mall, with multiple users. You have to create a lot of scripts, and we use a programming language for that. The language I use is called PHP.
Yeah. For the most part.
How did it affect your job today?
It affected my job because if I didn't know how to do math, I wouldn't be able to know like aspect ratio for photos or count back change or anything like that.
Were there any math questions on your application?
No.
Not under my current job, no, because it's entry level. I was just hired straight out of my new training.
This is like, you're the boss of your job, so there was like no application.
Right. Nope.
Okay.
I haven't had a real job since 1989, before you were born.
Wow.
There wasn't.
What math classes helped you get the job you have today?
College algebra and trigonometry.
Just basic math.
Just basic.
Basic math.
None of the math classes helped me with the job I had today. I took business courses and office courses, which had all the machines. I took that in high school.
Well, definitely algebra. In high school, I just took basic math. I didn't do trigonometry or calculus or anything like that.
Was math hard for you at first?
First it was when you were doing like bigger problems, algebra.
Has it
It's just
gotten
confusing, but once you know the steps, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Has it gotten easier through your job?
Yeah, it has.
Yes, it's gotten easier. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's overall it's easier to become accustomed to some of the little tricks I use for coming up with answers.
Do you get paid more because of your skill level in math?
I know that you get more wages if you can do a computerized bookkeeping system, which is in math, you know.
I think I do.
Why?
Because if I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't get paid at all. I wouldn't have a job.
I would definitely say so. That's my primary occupation now, running this multi-user site. So definitely, yeah. If I didn't have any math ability, I wouldn't have been able to create the site.
How often do you use math a day?
Moderately, 4 days, 10 hours a day, and so each hour I'm using a little bit of math. And it's simple, or it could be a little bit more drawn out.
Moderately. Yeah.
What kind of math do you use?
I do a lot of adding, subtracting, because I count back change. Aspect ratio, so I do a lot of dividing.
Every day. Every hour of every day. Any highly technical field, you're going to find that. Just basic multiplication, division, addition, subtraction.
Rarely.
What kind of math?
Doing my budget for our household.
Do you think math is important?
Very important. Why?
Why?
Math is important because it's a critical skill set for anybody who's trying to make a living in the world. I can't think of really any job, there might be a few, but very, very few jobs and very few high-paying jobs that you can succeed at without having skills in math.
Yes, it's very important. If you wouldn't know how to do anything, you wouldn't be able to know how much to spend, how much, you can spend on this, or you gotta pay your bills, you gotta balance everything out and make sure you have enough for everything.
It's always good.
Yes, I think math is very important. But I think what's even more important is business math.
Yeah.
Because buying homes, buying cars, understanding interest rates, how they work against you and not for you, better deal versus a good deal.
Well, of course it is. That's what, you have to learn these things. It's back to the word discipline. You have to discipline yourself and learn math and all the rudiments about it and learn all your languages and everything.
And what math classes did you take in high school?
Basic, just remedial math. We had, I think I was in an advanced math class and algebra and I believe geometry.
Just algebra,
No geometry here. Trigonometry.
yeah, geometry.
Well, in high school, I took up to geometry, which I think was a algebra course above pre-algebra.
I took algebra and I took business math.
How do you think your life would be without math?
Possibly boring, poor, because I want to know how to, if I got the correct change back from tellers, if I got a good deal on interest rates.
I'd be working for someone else, I'm sure. I wouldn't be my own boss like I am. That much I'm sure about.
You wouldn't be able to associate yourself or reconcile yourself to anything you have to deal with or read in the papers or anything. Math is there.
I wouldn't know how to do anything.
Have you ever used geometry since high school?
Geometry, you know what? I'm sure I have. In fact, I know I have because I create a lot of graphics for the website.
No, I haven't. I haven't had to do that because of calculators.
Yes, and thinking about geometry, I'm actually doing something right now.
Not that I can think of.
Thank you, John.
Yes, yeah.
If it gets you an A.
Did you hear that, Miss Lombardi? you.